Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Robert's train set. So this is number 11. I've just been to get a bit of shopping. I was running out of milk, which was a shame because I'm trying to get through to Saturday before I do the shop, get my, my Sunday dinner and so forth. I feel Thursday is too early, so we're Thursday the 9th of April. And it's about 10 to 9 in the morning, so I thought, okay, got up early and relax a bit, answered a few comments, and thought I'll go over to Asda at after 8, a bit after 8, because they open at 8 now. So yeah, fine, about 8:15, got over there, flaming queue, huge. Well, of course, it looks longer than it is because they're 2 metres apart, but I just thought, how long's a piece of string? You could be standing there for half an hour, even longer maybe, don't know, depends how much shopping people are doing, doesn't it? So, I only wanted this amount, if I show you. So I got a couple of bottles of milk and some vegetable oil. Because my vegetable oil one in the cupboard is disgusting and run out, so I've got that. Would have preferred a 2 litre one, but this will do. And as you can see, I used the exercise for an exercise. So I walked from Asda up the hill to the co-op, our little co-op, walked straight in, nobody in there except the staff, chose what I want, and walked all the way back down again. So I got my exercise in, got my shopping in, and didn't have to stand in the queue where one would think, even though being 2 metres apart, you probably might be more at risk of catching something. I don't know. So the only downside was that I don't know about the vegetable oil, but the milk. The milk at the co-op is £1.55, and at Asda it's £1.10, and at Iceland, if I wanted to walk a little bit further, it's only £1. Was it worth that? Yes, absolutely. I didn't want to stand in the queue for ages. I want to get on and get up in the loft. So this number 11, I'm continuing with the track mat placement. As you saw in the last episode, I got round sort of halfway along the station and whatever, so I needed to do the rest of that, and then the central area to get melt snow. I'm going to sign off now, change and get up there, and do a little while just for tea break. Great. So I hope you're all keeping well and safe, and I thank you for my new subscribers. They're coming on, a few at a day. Great, lovely. So we might be getting near the end of this. We've got one subscriber who wants to see her favourite engine, and she thought number 10 might have it. I don't think 11's going to have it, and I suspect 12 isn't, but we'll see. And also it'll have to be after the inaugural one, won't it? Because I've got to take your choice of the one to show. So we'll see how we go. Right, see you back up in the loft after I've done some work. Bye everybody, bye. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. 12:15 now. So it's lunchtime, and I'm feeling hungry. So I just thought I'd show you what we've managed to achieve, or me rather, there's nobody else here. Yeah, I'm it's getting there, shall I say. So as you can see, we've got the two HST carriages in there. I reckon my Batman 101 D.M.U will fit in here, I think, possibly, because it's a lot shorter than these carriages. Whether anything will be able to get past that, I don't know. Anyway, I've, as you can see, I had all this bit done yesterday, so it's taken me all that time to do along here and to here, and put a bit in for this point as well, and then finish it off into the corner. So you know, the snow's disappearing, isn't it? And obviously this is our platform that we need to get in. I've got a cut over there, as we know. But yeah, it's I'm happy. So after lunch, I think we have a go at this bit, don't we? And then I can fit all my track down and then get the point motors in and connect them. So, and then really pressing on. You know, the scenics are almost done, except for, obviously for that bit of embankment over there. So looking good, I think, and I am, as I keep saying, I'm pleased with my progress, and I'm happy. So see you later, when maybe I've done a bit more of this, got rid of a bit of this snow away. All right, everybody, cheers. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. It's about 5:15 now, so time for my go down, have a wash and get my lunch or get my dinner ready. I've got on reasonably well. I don't think I've got as much done as I was hoping. But this doing the track mat, if I can explain, to get straights out of curves, these curves, is very painstaking, as you can imagine, and it's sort of piecing all the bits together to make it work. So if I just show you what I've done so far today. So you saw over the other side where we've completed that, and we've still got some snow field, but it's disappearing fast, and it's as a matter of interest. With the sun out in the conservatory, it was 28 degrees, but here in the loft only 25, and it's been 25 since I brought it up here, so not too bad. So what have we done? So if we pan in slowly, all my track is in, and I have managed to do the ballasting. It's with the unloading shed in and the engine shed, and it looking reasonably well. So obviously I do need to fill in all the white bits, but obviously here I want to sort out some sort of roadway, don't I? So I thought it was better to get everything in first and then sort it out afterwards. But we're coming along. I must remember to put my DCC clips into my points tomorrow. So I'll once be scratching my head why it don't work, won't I? But you know, I would have liked to have got all this bit done, but it does take an extraordinary amount of time to do it. But it's what I want, so I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy indeed. So finishing for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers everybody. Cheers. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Robert's Train Set. So it's Friday the 10th, Easter Friday. Good Friday. It doesn't feel like it, does it? Really weird. So here we are up in the loft again. My home. This is my second home. I shouldn't be coming here. It's not allowed with the regulations. Anyway, what's the plan today? As you saw from the yesterday's lot, I did start doing the sidings area, or the maintenance area, or whatever we want to call it, and the unloading area. So I'm just going to show you quickly what a couple of my ideas that I'm going to try. So let's have a look at the layout. So as you saw yesterday, I got all the ballasting done here, which I'm quite happy with, and I think earlier on in the series I did say I've got an idea for this piece here, so this is part of it. So if you remember this footbridge from the station at the other end, I wondered whether this could be relocated to here because it's got extra height. And there's a bit of a story here. I ordered from Hattons 2 of these, the Southern Region concrete footbridge. The idea being I would kit bash it to stretch across those 3 tracks there between the platforms, but unfortunately they only had one, and with the supply problems they couldn't guarantee how long another one would be. So I think I'm going to make this one up and put it back up there on those stations, which should work alright because it is designed to go on a platform, and I could have used it here, but I think it might be too low. Don't know. I could swap. So what's my plans for this area? Well, because people can get access over the line, it means it can be opened up for people, can't it? Normal people. So I think what I'm planning on doing, I watched a video by LNER 1947, is it? Glyn there, about doing this water feature with PVA glue. I've seen it before. I think perhaps Kathy Millett did it, but I'm not quite sure. And what I thought, I could have a little sort of a pond in here, and maybe a stream sort of meandering down and then disappearing underground somehow. And just a bit more of a feature and make it into like a little country park, and obviously fencing round and whatever. Whether I'm going to have enough fencing, I suspect not, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my plans for this bit. So I'm going to have a go at this today. So I'm going to sort out the roadway to here, fill in that piece over there and that bit over there, and you lose my original marks for the unloading shed. That shows you the distance I've gained, really, doesn't it? That and that. And then I'm going to use some of my grass that I did sort of here, and you know, the gardens and whatever, which I think works quite well. And if you pour a little drop of white glue on it and let it dry, it looks like it's a bit patchy, like I've done in other places, which I can't remember where, but whatever. And if you're thinking there might not be enough there, well, I've got a new one here, but it's autumn, but I don't think that'll hurt. Probably use that. So I'm going to finish now and make a start on all this lot. Alright everybody, cheers, bye. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. It's about 12:15, still on the 10th, and things have transpired. My train set is no longer flat. How have I managed that? Let's go and have a look. Coming from the roadway that was there, we now have a new area for the lorries to go into the unloading, which is a bit bigger than it was before, I think, which helps. And as you can see, grass has grown. Still got the black lines there. Sort of contemplating maybe doing some black like I've done on the unloading building. I'm just thinking about that, but I think that might work. And then we come to the I don't know, pièce de résistance. I have a lake. Yes, I know, looks like a swan, never mind. And I said I got a hill. Well, have a watch everybody. Look, there's definitely a bit of undulation there. Not very much, but there is. Though it's not as high as the rails. There you are, see? Look. I got a hill. I just put some extra cardboard under to give me a bit of thickness there, and then covered it with the grass finish. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, obviously I will put some bits of glue on and make it look a bit, and then when I can go shopping I'll get some more flowers and shrubs and whatever, and obviously some fencing around this. But yeah, I think hopefully it's going to be pretty good. And obviously if I put the footbridge across, now this is a bit difficult, not an awful lot of room here. I've got a feeling I can actually turn one end round, but I'm not quite sure, but I think you can. And if I could do that, that would be a lot better, because then I could have that bit coming off that way, and then here we can have a nice path meandering down there, can't we? A boon for train spotters, I would have said, but there we are. So that's how it's going at the moment. And what am I going to do after lunch? Well, I think I better get my points motors in, don't you? I've left some spaces here for them to go, as you can see. And as I said to you before, I've done this bit of blue, and that is basically a separate bit of paper, just a thin printing paper. But I could try Glyn's with the PVA, so we'll see. But that'll be at a later date, not now. So yeah, that's it. So point motors, and then I think it's going to be a point start fixing the stations and those sorts of bits. So I'll see you later on today, hopefully. Cheers everybody. Well, hello everybody. Well, I've had my lunch and it's I don't know, I suspect it's about 20 past 1. So before I start doing this point motors, I just want to show you something. Yeah, a bit strange. So before you had my 3-point motors, and you might think, oh, he's started undoing the one on the right. Not true. That's how it was in the box that I got from Hattons. Yeah, so very strange. I'll be interested to see if it actually works, won't we? We'll have to see. Anyway, I'll get on with these. Cheers everybody, bye. Welcome back everybody. It's 10 to 4, so same day, 10th, Good Friday. So how have I got on? Yeah, not too bad. Right, so let's have a look. So as you can see, I've fitted the 3-point motors. The one with a bit of masking tape was the one that came not in the packaging, and I've got the black hard stand into the engine shed now, and down inside there's a bit which you know, could be a path for walking down rather than on the ballast, which could be rather uncomfortable, I would have thought. And Eureka, I did manage to change this around, so now that we can have that sitting there like that, and with a little bit of tweaking I can get a little bit of pavement there from maybe the level crossing or whatever. So that's going to work well, I think. I don't think any of the trains are going to hit it, engines, so it's fairly simple. It's all snapped together, unlike them that fall apart, but there we are. So I've not actually got the points working. If I take you underneath, but I've got my box underneath with the cable going up to go into the rail, and all I've got to do is extend one lot of cables, which are these ones near the bearer. Hang on, I'll get my hand. So this pair here, or this trio rather, isn't it? That's got to be extended over to here, but this one's plenty and that one's plenty. I've yet to obviously decide where I'm going to put the signal, so that's another thing I need to do, but I'll probably have to extend it anyway. So that's that under here. Right, so that's near enough it, except I had an idea. What I found was that the platforms I had set out a bit, namely this one here on there, that was too long. It was too near up here and hitting, and too far down there and hitting when the big carriages went round. So I had an idea. I had two lots of platform sections over, so they wouldn't fit over there where I was thinking of that little halt, but I thought, rather than building a bit of embankment, what about putting them in there? So I reckon I can get a bit of platform in there and just finish the ends of the embankments going into it, have a slope the other end, maybe go into a tunnel or something, and I think that'll work quite well. So, and then have maybe a little sort of back scene on the back on the white. See how we go. So another idea. As I said, my railway develops as I have ideas, and that's how I don't plan it. It's just, oh right, I could do that. So that's it for today. Come in tomorrow, and I think I've got to get my little diesel 08 diesel shunter running. So I think it's a good clean up of the track, because it's planning to have glue over it, isn't it? And see if I can get the platforms and the signals, the points connected up. I need to redesign my layout on Master, of course, because it's a bit bigger and it's got a different siding now, so, and more points, so I need to do that as well. So that's it for today. I've just about had enough, I think, and I'm going to go and have something to eat now because I'm hungry. Cheers everybody, cheers. Well, hello everybody, this is Easter Saturday, and it's 7:20 in the morning. Good God. Plan today, I want to go shopping, but after the experience of the other day with the big queues, I'm going to leave it a bit later. So I thought I'd come up here and do a bit of work, and then, I don't know, 9:30 or so, maybe have a amble down there and have a see what's going on. We've got to go shopping. I've run out of bread, so got to go. The fairies came up here again last night, and I'll just show you what they did while I was relaxing somewhat. So, yeah, let's have a look. If you remember, I had this good idea, didn't I, about having a station over there. So if we walk round gently and the driver gets into his HST carriages and toodles off down the line, I decided to get that in there. So got a bit of board underneath it, and I look too bad, I don't think. Obviously I've got to finish the embankment ends, which basically is just going to be a bit of flat brass, I think, like I've done up there, because I can't do much else with this stuff. You can't make it double curves or anything, can you? A bit difficult. And then obviously this end, I'm going to get all this to fit back a bit, and I'm going to put an end on here and probably just draw a sort of a tunnel entrance with some black felt tip, just to give an idea of the way out, so to speak. I can put a sign above it, couldn't I? So we'll see how we go. So yes, sir. And because I've got to do some graphics along here to finish it, I think what I'm going to do today, rather than what I said, although I still might get done what I said, is to tidy all these up, because I think I'm going to have to take them out and glue them up a bit. Well, that one's not too bad, is it? And nor is that one really. So I'll see. So I think I'm going to do that. So that's why I've come up here early. So as you can see, got the pile of bits there still. And yeah, we're going to try and get on and clean the track up, get the 08 shunter up and sort these platforms out, I think. That's the plan for today. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. It's about 10:20, as I said, on the 11th. So my cunning plan to sort of go shopping a bit later, and hopefully the early queues are gone, that didn't quite work. There were queues. So I went up the other co-op. We've got a small co-op and we've got a larger co-op. I wouldn't say it's large, but it's larger than the small one I went to the other day. So I went up there, a little queue outside, I don't know, 10 minutes or so maybe. Went in, obviously didn't know where everything was or whatever. Not a very good selection. It's not that big, and obviously the prices are sky high over Asda. But then you get a divvy, which I didn't. I have got a card, but I didn't bother. So I got most of what I wanted, just not what I'm used to. But it won't hurt to have a bit of a change, will it? So what's going to happen now? Over this side, I've bought my little 08 shunter up, and I'm going to go down and get the computer. And the next job is to start getting the stations in, all the the stations that are new and whatever. The M ones are fine. I mean, that's not changed. So I'll just show you what I did this morning. I've got me ballast sort of along the station there, and I've also fixed the station down with a couple of screws, which will be covered. And I've sort of neatened this end up a bit and neatened that end up a bit. ready for my bits. I had a go at this joint. It's a bit better, but it's not ideal. I think some flowers or some vegetation will be growing there. What do you think? I think so. So I have basically gone round and cleaned all my track, including the fiddle yard. So hopefully we won't have any running issues. And I've fixed down this bit of track here that I'd forgotten, this bit here, so I've pinned that down. So I've got this station on, as I said, and I've thought of a name of this. I don't know what you think of it, but if you remember yesterday, I think it was, I sort of likened this to a swan, didn't I? So I'm going to call this station the Swan Lake Halt. How about that? That'll do, won't it? Have to make some signs up for it. So I'm going to get on and, as I say, go and get my computer, bring it up. I'm not going to at this stage redesign it or anything. I'm just going to try and get the stations in. So the reason I bought the 08 shunter up, you might be wondering why, but what I've noticed is the connecting rods on it stick out well beyond the loco. And when I was running it down in my single track station over there, this one here, I noticed it did hit the platform, so I thought this is quite a good one to have a go at, you know. So we'll see how we go. So I'll see you later on, everybody. Cheers. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. About 20 past 12 now, on the 11th. And I've got a few stations fitted. And I just thought I'd show you with the 08 shunter why you need such a big gap for it. So I'm just going to move the position of the camera and we'll have a look. Yes, these rods are out quite a long way, and you see how far out, and they only just miss your platform. It goes up. So as I've said, so as you can see, now it always hit on this platform, but now it's fine to the end. I'll show you one of the coaches doing the same thing. As you can see, there's quite a bit of tolerance. This platform has to be so short because otherwise if you have it further up you catch it. So as you can probably see, there's quite a bit of clearance there. So I will countersink these screws in and hide them with something, probably a person. Stick a person over them. So yes, coming along. I spent a bit of time on getting this point to work, but I've got it working now, more with the point motor than the actual point. I have problems with that one. Weird, isn't it? You always get a problem area, I think, on some of these. Anyway, I'm going to go and have my lunch now, and we'll see how we get on this afternoon. Cheers, everybody. Well, welcome back, everybody. It's about 4:15. I've been plugging a bit. Have a little bit of a running session, although just the train's running. And I bought the 101 D.M.U up to see if it would fit in the sidings, and it does. And I didn't put any DCC clips in that point, so that could be its home when I'm using the Hattons 66. I must admit it felt strange controlling it with the class 66 setting, but it worked fine, so hopefully you enjoy that. And what you'll notice is when I change the points when it's in the station to the other line, everything dies. The sound dies, the lights go out instantly, no power. So that's a bonus. I can leave it on there, but it won't be affected if I want to use the 66. And likewise, I could leave the 66 on there, couldn't I? So we'll see how we go. Cheers everybody. Cheers. Bye.